Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to learn how to factorize algebraic expressions. I'll walk you through 10 important questions from easy level to advanced level to help you build the confidence so that you can nail any question in the examination like a pro. So without wasting time any further, let's do some maths. So first we are going to learn how to factorize a number. Let's take an example here. If we have, let's say, 4 can be written as 2 into 2. That means this both are factors of the number 4. If we write 6 can be written as 2 multiplied by 3. That means 2 is a factor of 6 and 3 is also a factor of 6. Similarly, in algebraic expressions, we have to break down the expression in 2, 3 or whatever possible factors to check the possible factors of the given expression. So let's check with some examples starting from question number 1, and we have from easy level to advanced level. So we are going to practice many different types of questions. I suggest you to have a pen and paper with you so that you can also practice along. So the first one is factorize 8x minus 20. So 8 and 20, what is the highest common factor? And apart from the numbers, we also have to check the variable. We have variable here, but we don't have variable in the second term. So we have to check both one by one. First number and second the variable. So 8 and 20, what is the common factor? So the common factor is 4. So we can write 2 because 4 into 2 is 8, but we also have to balance this x. So x minus 4 into 5, that will give us 20. So 4 into 2x will give us 8x. 4 into 2x will give us 8x, and 4 multiplied by negative 5 will give us negative 20. So that's how we get the answer. I think I have to change the pen. This is not working well. Okay, question number 2. It says factorize 14x plus 7xy. So I repeat here, we have to check the numbers, but we also have to check the variables. So first check number with number. 14 and 7, what is the common factor? So common factor in 14 and 7 is 7. And then check the variables. So x and xy, so only x is a common factor, so we'll take x outside, and inside the bracket now we will write 7x multiplied by 2, which will give us 14x, plus 7x multiplied by just y will give you 7xy. So that's how we check it. Let's check question number 3. We have 4 terms here. It says factorize xy plus xw plus 2ay plus 2aw. So always bring the like terms together, and in this case we already have all the like terms together. We have xy plus xw. We can clearly see that x is repeated in both the terms. So we can take x common from first 2 terms, and we can write y plus w plus 2ay and 2aw. From last 2 terms we can clearly see that 2a is common, and we can again write y plus w. Now we can clearly see y plus w is repeated. That means y plus w is common in first term and second term. So we can take y plus w common now, and we can write the remaining terms x plus 2a, and this is the answer. This means w plus y and w plus 2a are the factors of the given expression, which is this one. Now let's move on to question number 4. We have 5x raised to 5 plus 10x raised to 10. So from 5 and 10, I can take 5 common, and from x raised to 5 and x raised to 10, x raised to power 5, the highest power that we can take common here is 5 only. So 5x raised to 5 is common, and now we can write here 1 plus 5 into 2 is 10. X raised to 5 and multiplied by x raised to 5 will give us x raised to 10, because in terms of exponents, when they get multiplied, the exponents get added with the same base. Question number 5, it says factorize 10x square minus 15xy. So we can clearly see that 5 is common factor between 10 and 15. And now x square and xy, x is common. So we can write 5 into 2, 10. X multiplied by x is x square minus 5 into 3 will give us 15. And x multiplied by y will give us xy. So this is the factor. Let's check question number 6 now. 8x cube plus 4x square y. So 8 and 4, 4 is common, x cube and x square, so highest degree x square is common. So now we can write 4 into 2, 8, x square into x, x cube, plus 4 into 1, 4, so 1 we don't need to write, x square into y will give us x square y. So this is the factor. So this is how we solve problems based on factorization. We take common factors, but we consider both the elements, number and the variable, both separately. Let's move on to next question. Question number 7, it says factorize 4x square minus 49. Now in this question, this is a very good question. In this question, we can clearly see that neither the number is common nor the variable is common. So what to do now? In this type of equations, so this is the difference of squares. You have to check whether both the term is a perfect square number or not. So we can clearly see 4 is a perfect square number and 49 is also a perfect square number. 4 is actually 2 square and 49 is 7 square. So can we write it like this? 2x the whole square minus 7 the whole square. Yes, it is possible. So now we can use the identity, which is a square minus b square. The expansion of a square minus b square is a plus b multiplied by a minus b. So this identity we have to use here to expand uh, this expression. So let's check. We can write, so this the whole first term will work as a, and the whole second term will work as b. So we can write 2x plus 7 and 2x minus 7 using the identity, and this will be the factor of 4x square minus 49. If you want to check, you can expand the bracket, you can multiply each term from first bracket to the each term of second bracket, and you can check, you will definitely get 4x square minus 49. You can pause the video here, and if you want to try question number 8, you can try question number 8, and then you can come back again here and check the answer. Let's move ahead now. We have 9x square minus 9. So I repeat, we have to check whether both the terms are perfect squares or not. So 9 is a perfect square number. 9x square can be written as 3x the whole square minus this 9 can also be written as 3 square. So now we have a square minus b square. We got the expression in terms of a square minus b square. This can be written as 3x plus 3 and 3x minus 3, and this will be your answer. Let's move on to question number 9. If you have any doubts or if you are not understanding, you can write it to me in the comment section and I will surely get back to you. Let's move on to question number 9. It says factorize 12ax cube plus 18xa cube. Now we have powers on different variables. We also have numbers here. We can check what is the common factor between both of these numbers, 12 and 18. So the common factor of 12 and 18 is 6. 6 is the highest common, because next to 6 there is no common factor which is possible. We can take 6 common. Now a and a cube, so only a is common. X cube and x, so only x is common. So now 6ax, so 6 multiplied by 2 will give us 12. A multiplied by, so we don't have to multiply anything because a is already taken. X multiplied by what will give us x cube. So x multiplied by x square will give us x cube. That's how the first term is done. Plus 6 multiplied by what will give us 18? 3. 6 3 is 18. A multiplied by what will give us a cube? That is a square. And we already have x outside, so we don't need to write x inside. And that's how we get 18x a cube covered. So this is the answer. Let's move on to the last question, question number 10. If you want to pause the video, you want to try, you can try and you can come back again and check the answer. So we have 2t square minus 98m square. Now, uh, 2 is not a perfect square number, neither 98. The way we solved question number 7 and question number 8, we checked whether both the numbers are perfect square numbers or not, so that we can check whether the given expression can be written as the difference of squares. But here we have two numbers and t square minus 2d square minus 98m square. So let's take 2 common. If I will take 2 common, right? If I take 2 common here, can I write t square minus 49m square? Because 2 into 49 is 98. Now 2 will be written outside and we have to check whether we can factorize. So this is not done. There can be more, I mean, we can factorize it more. For that we have to check whether it is possible or not. Now again, the term which is written, both the terms which is written inside the bracket, we have to check whether this can be written in the form of a square minus b square or not, and then we can check whether it can be factorized further or not. So 2 will be written here, and now t square minus 49m square. So again, 49 is also a perfect square number. That means yes, it can be written in this form. We can write it as t square minus 7m square, and that's how we can consider t as a and 7m as b, and we can write it as 2 times t plus 7m and t minus 7m, and this will be the final answer. So that's all from my end. This is how we factorize algebraic expression. In the next video, we are going to learn how to factorize quadratic expressions using middle term split method, which is a very important topic for examination. So if you like the video, do subscribe the channel, do consider sharing it with your friends so that they can also learn from here. That's all for today's session. Bye everyone.